Welcome back to my channel. After exploring the island of Java, our journey through Indonesia continues with one of its most iconic destinations, Bali. An island that is not just beaches and relaxation, but also a deeply spiritual place, rich in culture, lush nature, and ancient temples. In this video we will follow a 7-day itinerary discovering sacred temples, tropical forests, rice terraces, and spectacular waterfalls. The first day begins at Goa Gajah, known as the Elephant Cave. This small 9th century temple is a unique combination of Hindu and Buddhist architecture, but despite its name, it doesn't feature any elephants. The entrance portal carved into the rock depicts demonic faces and protective spirits. It is believed to have been used to ward off evil spirits. Inside the cave used by monks for meditation, there is a statue of Ganesha. In the beating heart of Ubud lies the Ubud Water Palace dedicated to the goddess Saraswati, deity of knowledge, art, and wisdom. It is a refined example of Balinese architecture immersed in an atmosphere of deep harmony. The palace is distinguished by its scenic flower-filled pond overflowing with lotus flowers that bloom among stone walkways and masterfully carved statues. The main entrance is decorated with majestic gates and ornamental reliefs. The contrast between the gray stone of the structures and the vibrant colors of the flowers and surrounding nature creates a charming visual effect. In the evening, the water palace transforms into an open-air stage. Traditional Balinese dance performances accompanied by gamelan music are regularly held here. The second day is entirely dedicated to the nature surrounding Ubud. We start at the Tagalalang rice terraces, a pleasant walk among scenically arranged terraced rice fields. This route takes about half an hour. After a lunch break, we continue to the Monkey Forest, a nature reserve and temple complex inhabited by hundreds of macaques. Far from the chaos of the city, here you find yourself in a true oasis of peace, where you can stroll calmly among fascinating moss-covered temples, statues wrapped in intertwined roots, serene rivers, and majestic centuries-old trees. A walk along the Campuhan Ridge Walk is ideal to end the day. It is a trail of about 2 kilometers, located near the center of Ubud, elevated between hills and surrounded by lush vegetation. From the Campuhan Bridge, next to the Temple Gunung Leba, the path begins on the right and winds its way through small villages and rice fields. On the third day we visit Candi Gunung Kawi. Located a few kilometers from Ubud, this ancient 11th century complex is known as the Valley of the Balinese Kings, as it houses a series of funerary monuments carved into the rock and dedicated to the royal family of the Warmadua dynasty. To reach the temple, you must descend and then climb a long stone staircase. But the effort is definitely worth it. The heart of this site consists of 10 sanctuaries carved directly into the rocky cliff of the valley. Up to 7 meters tall, these impressive monuments appear like miniature temples, but they are actually cenotaphs, symbolic tombs dedicated to kings and noble figures of the Balinese court. The sacred Paikarasan River, which flows through the complex, makes the atmosphere even more mystical and spiritual. In this deeply sacred historical site, the Balinese continue to honor the spirits of their ancestors and practice traditional rituals. Not far away lies Tirta Empul, or the Temple of the Sacred Waters, built in 962 AD and dedicated to Vishnu, god of water and protection. The heart of this complex is a large sacred pool fed by a natural spring from which numerous fountains emerge. Worshippers and visitors immerse themselves in the waters of these pools to take part in the Balinese purification ritual known as macaques, which aims to purify body, mind, and spirit. The ritual is carried out by following a precise route of 30 fountains from left to right, reciting prayers and leaving offerings. Many visitors take part with the guidance of a local spiritual guide, who helps explain the meaning of each fountain. The complex also includes ornate courtyards, shrines, and ceremonial pavilions, richly decorated in traditional Balinese style. Water, the central element of the temple, is considered a gift from the gods, capable of healing, protecting, and renewing the spiritual energy of those who approach it with respect. We end the day at Pura Gunung Kawi Sebatu, another sacred gem immersed in the Balinese landscape. This site is dedicated to Vishnu, the god of preservation in Hinduism, and stands out for its deep spirituality and its perfect harmony between architecture and natural surroundings. Nestled among hills covered with lush vegetation, the temple is built around a sacred spring whose crystal-clear waters feed ponds, purification pools, and small canals. The entire complex exudes a sense of peace and serenity, ideal for meditation and contemplation. The temple structures are finely carved from stone and enriched with statues, bas-reliefs, and floral decorations in Balinese style. One of the most fascinating elements is the sacred pool, where devotees come to perform purification rituals. Unlike other more famous and crowded temples, Gunung Kawi Sebatu maintains an intimate and authentic atmosphere, making it an ideal destination for those seeking a spiritual experience far from conventional tourist routes. Located about 30 minutes from Ubud, Tegenungen is one of the island's most accessible and popular waterfalls. Tall and powerful, it plunges into a natural pool where you can cool off or simply admire the strength of the water crashing between rocky walls and lush vegetation. Panoramic platforms, stone stairways, and photo spots offer spectacular views. More hidden and intimate Kanto Lampo is a small gem flowing over a stepped wall of black rock. Here the water doesn't fall in a single stream, but breaks into 1,000 rivulets sliding over the stones, creating a unique visual effect. Wrapped in the silence of a tropical valley, Tibumana is the least crowded and most authentic of the three. After a short walk through palm trees, wildflowers, and rice fields, you arrive at a perfectly vertical waterfall that drops into a calm natural pool. The place is considered sacred by locals and exudes a sense of calm and spirituality. It's a perfect spot for swimming, meditating, or simply letting yourself be soothed by the sounds of nature. Nestled in the lush Balinese jungle, Goa Rang Rang is another fairy tale-like waterfall on our itinerary. The trail to reach it is quiet and shaded, lined with trees, ferns, and interwoven roots. After about a 10-minute descent, you arrive at the natural pool at the base of the waterfall. Its waters gently flow over the rock, creating an effect similar to a natural slide rather than a vertical drop. Letting the gentle pressure of the water run over your back feels like experiencing a true natural massage. We begin this 5th day at the Taman Ayun Temple, considered one of the most elegant and scenic temples in Bali. The entire complex is surrounded by a wide moat that gives it the appearance of a small water palace, symbolizing purity and spiritual protection. After crossing the entrance bridge, you enter a vast garden with green areas, traditional pavilions, and statues depicting Balinese mythological scenes. The heart of the temple is the inner courtyard, enclosed by high walls and accessible only during specific religious ceremonies. From the outside, however, you can admire the impressive meru, the multi-tiered shrine towers dedicated to various deities and to the spirits of the royal ancestors. Their dark, layered silhouettes create one of the most iconic images in all of Bali. Built in 1634 by the Mengwi royal dynasty, it served as the main place of worship for the ruling family and as a spiritual reference point for the entire community. Its name means enchanted garden, a perfect reflection of the tranquility surrounding it. We now continue toward the mountainous heart of Bali, where surrounded by forests and hills, stands one of the most photographed and symbolic places on the island, the Ulun Danu Bratan Temple. Located on the shores of the lake of the same name, at about 1,200 meters above sea level, this temple appears to float on the water, suspended between sky and earth. Built in the 17th century, this sacred site is dedicated to Dewi Danu, the goddess of water, lakes, and irrigation. In Balinese culture, water is a sacred source of life, essential for agriculture and spiritual balance. The complex is made up of several shrines and meru, each with its own ritual function. The most iconic is the 11-tiered shrine that reflects on the lake's surface, surrounded by flowers, water lilies, and hills. Beyond its spiritual and architectural beauty, the temple is surrounded by a beautifully maintained garden with traditional statues and ceremonial pavilions. After a short stop to admire the panorama of the two lakes, we head to discover the Sekumpul waterfalls. Often described as the most beautiful waterfalls in Bali, they are not a single drop but a complex of 7 waterfalls plunging into a deep valley, creating a spectacle of rare power and beauty. To reach them, you must follow a nature trail. A descent through stone stairways and paths among palm trees and tropical vegetation. The effort is well rewarded when you find yourself before 3 of the main waterfalls, up to 80 meters high, cascading down moss-covered cliffs. The water forms clear pools where you can cool off, while the echo of the roaring falls enhances the grandeur of the place. This area is less touristy than the waterfalls in the south, which helps preserve its wild and primordial atmosphere. On the 6th day, we visit the Ubud Royal Palace and attend an unexpected event that by pure chance happened exactly while I was in the city. A cremation, and not just any cremation, but that of a member of the royal family. The Royal Palace is an architectural gem in the heart of the city, a living testament to Balinese history and nobility. Its decorated walls, traditional pavilions, and central location make it not only a place of power but also a symbol of cultural identity. Built centuries ago, it still serves today as the residence of Ubud's royal family and is used for special events and celebrations, such as the one held at the beginning of September 2025. Among its courtyards and blooming frangipani trees, an exceptional and deeply meaningful event took place: a royal paliban, the cremation ceremony of a member of the royal family. From the early hours of the morning, Ubud was filled with an unusual energy. At the palace entrance stood a 9-tiered tower, nearly 20 meters high, seeming to touch the sky, a symbol of the soul's ascension to the higher worlds. On its top level rested the sarcophagus holding the body of the deceased on her final earthly journey. While an imposing, richly decorated bowl awaited for the final cremation rite. The procession moved through the central streets of Ubud like a river of colors and sounds. The hypnotic rhythm of gamelan music, sacred dances, and fragrant offerings of flowers and incense. Hundreds of people, both locals and devotees, gathered in a moment of profound participation, transforming a funeral rite into a collective celebration of life and spiritual transition. In the end, the sacred fire was lit to release the soul from the body according to the Naben rituals, marking the symbolic and spiritual passage into a new incarnation. Late in the morning of the 7th day, we leave Ubud and head to the port of Sanur, where our ferry to Nusa Penida departs, the next stop on our journey. I chose the Marudi Company, which has a good fleet with modern and comfortable boats. I recommend booking the ticket in advance through getfastferry.com. To freely explore Ubud and the surrounding areas, the best option is to rent a scooter. Distances are not too long, and moving around on 2 wheels allows you to experience every corner with more spontaneity. I chose Bikeago, a company that offers a modern fleet and full insurance coverage that few others provide. They also deliver and pick up the vehicle directly at your hotel. For the excursion to the north of the island and for the transfer to the port of Sanur, I rented a car with a driver. Kadek Suda turned out to be a kind and very professional person. Here is his WhatsApp. For my stay in Ubud, I chose the Ala Patulu Villa Resort and Spa. Although it is about a 10-minute walk from the center, the property is far enough from the hustle and bustle, surrounded by a beautiful tropical garden. The hotel offers different types of rooms and villas. Mine was a deluxe double room. However, I do not recommend this category, as the air conditioning compressor is quite noisy. It's better to choose a villa. The rooms are furnished in Balinese style and equipped with Wi-Fi, TV, minibar and safe. It should also be noted that the property is a bit dated and some rooms would benefit from renovation. The resort has 2 swimming pools, a small fitness center, and offers massage services. The outdoor restaurant serves breakfast with set menu options. In the heart of Ubud, Café Lotus, with views of the magnificent water palace, offers excellent local and international cuisine, as well as pizzas. Nomad Restaurant, also in the center, serves local and Mediterranean dishes. Thanks to its exceptional service, it's my favorite one. Arte Restaurant is a great choice for those seeking Italian food in Bali. In Tagalalang, I chose to have lunch at the more authentic and less crowded Tepi sa Wawarowing, a restaurant overlooking the rice terraces, with direct access to them. But the journey continues. The next stop will be Nusa Penida, a wild and surprising island ready to offer us new views and new emotions, another place waiting to be explored. Don't miss my next vlog. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and activate the notification bell so you won't miss my further videos. Please give it a thumbs up as well. It will be the best reward for my work.